Hey everyone, Flo from Off to Lens here, and today I want to talk about powering filmmaking gear on the go, and more specifically about an item that has made this a bit easier, the Omnicharge 20 Plus. This is something that I've been using for a few months now, and it has been extremely helpful for my outdoor documentary and travel work, so I thought I would make a quick review about it. In this video I will talk about how I use it, what I like and don't like about it, and whether or not I would recommend it. Before I start, don't forget to subscribe to see more videos like this one, and let's get into it. Today's video is sponsored by Motion Array. If you have been following me for a while now, you know that a lot of my work is done outdoors and most of the time as a solo shooter. Aside from having to carry all the gear by myself, I also have to make sure that I can actually use my gear all day long, which can be pretty tricky, especially if you have limited access to power. So having a portable and reliable source of power is very important. Up until a few months ago I was using a mix of small battery packs, vlogs, as well as car accessories to power my gear during shoots, and it has been fine. But I always wanted to get a bigger portable power solution, but they were either too bulky or too small, so this Omnicharge is a good mix for what I do. As always, all the links will be in the description below. What I like the most about the Omnicharge is the amount of ports you get. In addition to your standard USB-A and C that you can find on regular battery packs, you can also get a 100-watt DC port, a wireless pad for your phone on top, and the most impressive part is that you also have a 100-watt AC port, which is pretty incredible for something that small. This means I can charge all my cameras and the rest of my gear too. I can charge my Pocket 6K Pro batteries since I have a USB charger, I can charge my drone batteries using the AC, and I can even use it to power my Fuji X100V. I like that I can charge my phone without using any of the ports thanks to the wireless pad. And with the AC, it also means that I can plug in my MacBook Pro. I also like the fact that it is small and relatively slim. This is important as it can fit easily in my backpack. It is quite powerful as well, and you can get multiple charges based on the items that you use. It is reliable. I have been using it regularly for a few months now, and so far I've had no issues. It also keeps the battery charged for a very long time when you don't use it. And lastly, it has a small screen that tells you what you're using in terms of power for each of the ports, as well as giving you information on the temperature and battery remaining. The first thing that I don't like is the weight. Whilst this thing is small and packs a lot of features, this means that it's also quite heavy for its size. It weighs more than 600 grams or 1.35 pounds, which is pretty much the same weight as my 16-35 f4 lens. The next thing that I'm not a big fan of is that if you use certain laptops, it might either take a very long time to charge or just maintain power depending on the work you do. When testing it while editing, I was able to get close to 100 watt with my 16-inch MacBook Pro. I think you can get much better results with a 15-inch or smaller MacBooks or other laptops. That being said, it is still very impressive that you can plug in a laptop at all, and it definitely can help, even if it just means that you don't lose battery. And finally, it isn't cheap. I don't think it is expensive for what it does, but it is expensive for a battery pack. The one that I have costs $249. And now a quick word about today's sponsor, Motion Array. Motion Array is an all-in-one platform for creators where you can find pretty much everything you need to create videos, from video templates, presets, motion graphics, royalty-free musics, and even sound effects. I've started using Motion Array last year, and most of the titles and animations that you have seen in my recent videos are from Motion Array, and to be completely honest with you, I don't see myself not using it. I don't really have the time or skills to create animated titles or graphics or templates, so this is great for someone like me. In addition to titles for my video sections and chapters, I also use callouts or graphs for specs or info on specific items, which works very well for a video like this one for example. It really gives something extra for the viewer and makes the whole experience more interactive and engaging. Everything is sorted by categories such as templates and presets, or by software with Final Cut Pro, Premiere Pro, and even DaVinci. It's also super easy to use and nicely laid out. I have already made a dedicated video about it if you need more info, and feel free to use the link in the description to check out Motion Array. I would definitely recommend the Omnicharge. I think it is a great backup and portable power solution for us filmmakers or photographers. Between the AC port, DC in and out, as well as the USB-C and A, you can pretty much charge anything you want, so it really comes in handy to make sure you can have power all day. It is nicely built as well and doesn't take too much room in my bag, and this is why it's a piece of gear that I found myself taking with me quite often on shoots. That being said, I wouldn't recommend it just for regular traveling or when you have access to a wall plug, as a smaller battery pack or just internal batteries might be enough, unless of course you need to power multiple cameras. Again, it depends on the type of shoots you're doing. To me, this is ideal for long days outdoors when you have no access to power and you need to keep shooting. If you're interested, make sure to check out the link in the description. That's it for me for today, guys. Hope you've enjoyed my review of the Omnicharge 20 Plus. Don't forget to subscribe and let me know in the comments what you use to power your gear for the day when shooting outdoors. As always, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.